Hey guys, and welcome to an All Signs You versus Them, where we look into the energies between you and someone that you may be dealing with, be it in love or in something else, right? So yes, that's it. Remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates with you, leave behind the rest. Never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. And timestamps are below. We're going from Aries to Pisces. Let's get to it. Starting with Aries and the person they are dealing with. Please keep in mind that tarot readings always pick up on something, so if you are in a jolly holly relationship, probably don't watch tarot. Unless you're doing it for the entertainment. So, here we go. Well, yeah, you should always watch for entertainment. Aries. May or may not be dealing with. Aries 120. Alright, Aries. Alright, so overall energy here is about 5 of Cups in the reverse. This is coming out of a sad energy. It's no longer being so I want to say full of oneself, not full of oneself, but being, I feel towards the person you're dealing with that they may have been, it's difficult for them, could have been difficult for them to sort of get out of their head, but they are coming out of some sort of a pain here. They're starting to look at things from a more positive perspective. Things are brightening up, and that is beautiful because you're showing up with the Knight of Wands, so you're coming in strong here. I mean, for all I know, it could actually be a friendship, and I really don't have a lot to say in this reading, as always with you, Aries. Oh, come on, focus, because the energy between you are actually really, really good. It shows up as a friendship energy, right? That's the thing. It shows up as a friendship energy. Now a lot of freeze here. What's the challenge here? Oh, another free here. Alright, I don't know if this is because you're working with this person here. Or you just haven't been on the same side. I don't actually quite understand why there's anything challenging here in this energy. Maybe it's because it is more of a friendship energy. Your person here showing up as wanting to what do they want? They want a new beginning in love. They are coming out of something where they had their heart broken, and they want a new beginning in love. That's what they want. Their heart is open for this. What do you want? You want sex. You show up as wanting something very powerful. You want something fun. You're definitely looking for something strong. That's for sure. I'm not really picking up anything that challenging here. Maybe it's what could be a challenge here is that of getting to know each other. Things are looking great. Your person here show us the one who's willing to receive. They're looking for something. You show up as possibly wanting to have fun to begin with, right? You are looking for something that you can feel with your soul. That's what you're looking for. I don't know if this person can give it to you. Maybe they can. They show up as open to it. There's a possibility of it. Right now, the energies are just being good friends, basically. What is the third energy here? There's none. It's the third energy here is that of friendship. That's really all I can say. There, it looked good. No reason to mess that up. So what for me here to dive into it when there's not really anything there. So let's see, what do we have for Taurus? Taurus and the person they are dealing with. Taurus. Alright. Already here. 6 of Swords. Oh. Alright, Taurus. You may find yourself in a situation where you're trying to get away from any sort of conflict in this connection, basically. Or you could, I get here that there's been some sort of the way that you two have communicated in the past here may not have been the most beneficial for the situation, for the connection. You made it, the way that you communicated. It stems from a place of viewing the world. Both of you could have been stubborn, wanting to win, and you're trying to move into calmer waters here. You're trying. It's a little bit of a difficult situation. Why is that? Because someone, both of you, whatever, it's just trying to take charge of the situation here. Probably because both of you are stubborn, right? You have the devil here in the reverse, right? You're trying to get out of something that's not good. Let's say like that. I'm not saying you're trying to escape the relationship here, but I mean, it's the energies. Both of you show up as though you were trying to leave the past behind, any sort of conflict, leaving that behind you. But it's difficult. Maybe it's because you don't really give each other the chance to really get to know each other, even though you may have known each other for a long time, like been together, but really get to sit down and talk with each other and really get to know each other. Especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Are you aligned there? Your person then show up as though they are very, very happy, but it's like, I don't know if it's because they need other people there. What is up with that? Your person wants a new beginning. I don't know if they want a child or whatever. They want some sort of a new beginning, but possibly they are not really giving into it fully. They feel very much that there's a wish fulfillment here on their side, but I get it may have to do with that they are not giving enough of their time to the situation to get any sort of progress going, and that may be why this is a challenge. If someone here has been an idiot, you would know it, right? There's no point in trying to hide things from you. You know it, and when it comes down to it, there's no point in hiding things from yourself either, right? What is it that you want? You want to use your head over your heart, and they too. Both of you are very strong masculine energy, both of you, and that is probably what is leading to this wanting to take control of the situation, basically, and get more of your heart into it. Both of you probably. Remember, these are current energies; they are temporary. But the challenge is definitely to leave bad habits behind. I see both of you doing a solid attempt to do it, but Rome isn't built in a day. So we're moving on to Gemini. Gemini and the person they are dealing with. Gemini. Alright. Gemini, what do we have for you? Alright, so the energy is is this a matter of money or sense of security? There's definitely a challenge in opening up. I get here that right now one of you is worried about finances, probably something in your material world. One of you, I don't know if it's you or them. The energy between the two of you is the King of Cups in the reverse. I get here that there's not, the emotions are not being spoken. Probably sometimes some gameplays take place, right? I don't know, you're not being honest with each other on how you feel, or just not, the way you communicate about emotions, not being truthful if you communicate at all. And could be playing games with each other, right? Well, why do we play games? Probably out of insecurity, right? Because we are afraid to be authentic. I don't know. You're fearful of the consequences. Or we just want to control the situation. Yeah, it is because we want to control the situation, right? The challenge there is, the challenge, I gotta be honest, it's not a good energy. This is gameplays. This is actually, it's not good, alright? It's not good of not being honest with each other, and it seems to me it's what someone here is not, both of you, one of you are not being honest about is your emotions, or you're trying to intellectualize love because of a sense of security, of losing of oneself. May even again be, someone here they don't want to lose out. They are afraid of opening up because they're afraid that they're going to lose. And someone here also is something about money as well. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna, it's going to get very abstract now. I'm gonna try and keep it focused. I really get as though someone here has a history of being challenged in their sense of security in childhood even. And that gives them some sort of a control issue. When it comes to you, you show up with the Six of Wands in the reverse. Gemini, you why is that? What do you want? In many ways, it's like you don't want to continue with this. You want this to end because there's not really enough love. You want to move forward, but you're not really doing it. You also want to be seen. I don't know if that makes sense, but you want to be seen in this situation, but you're not feeling seen. Your person, on the other hand, is actually mirroring you in a way. They are also not feeling seen. None of you are actually feeling supported in this. And I get that this has to do with the gameplays you play with each other. It's probably sometimes a little bit of a hate and love connection here we have, right? They probably also want some sort of a friendship with you, but on the other hand, they don't really know how to hold themselves back here. They've probably got some impulse control issues as well, the two of you, meaning that you can't stay away from each other sometimes. So, what's in the past here? I swear to God, it's like movement not happening. Movement not happening. Someone here wants to control the situation. One of you, both of you. So that is the energies right now. They are not the most pleasant. They it's a gameplay. All right, it's a gameplay. That's what I'm getting here for the situation. But remember, these change. Could be that you are having a bad week with each other. So let's see what we have for Cancer. And by the way, Gemini, could also be someone else included in it. So let's keep playing it. So, Cancer. Cancer. Alright, what do we have? Alright, we have the 4 Pentacle in the reverse. This is almost like just, in a way, it's like wanting to let go, but it's not letting go, like saying it's the end of anything. It's more like wanting to open up. It's wanting to open up, probably with each other. That's, yeah. The overall energy I get here is a question about being vulnerable with each other. You know, but being vulnerable with each other in a way where someone here, probably you, still can get away with the fact that you may have a tendency to prioritize the work. Could of course also be the other person, could be both of you. Could be a stressed work situation going on. You have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not really showing up as though you are giving it your all. You want to give into the situation here, but you're not really giving it your all. I get that your attention is elsewhere, probably on your work, or you're definitely being distracted in some way or another, and that makes it difficult for you to give fully of yourself. I get maybe you're building something up here in your career. Your person, therefore, they have this, you know, you're giving this pentacle to them, but it's because you're not giving it fully. They are not really getting anything fully to build up something solid here. So I get the desire here to want to do it, but it's a challenge. It's a challenge to do it. It's a challenge to actually open up. And I get that you or them, maybe both of you, are worried about money. So, and that then prompts one to stop to work hard, focus more on work, on your career than on love. The energy between the two of you tends to be some sort of frustration, probably with each other. That you are not really going out, that you're not really doing what you want to do. You're not spending enough time together doing fun stuff. But I really get that both of you prioritizing it, especially you here, right? Of course, also with them. But it shows up more to them as though they have the opportunity, but they can't do it alone. And the challenge there is coming out of some sort of a sadness there. I don't know, is this you who have a tendency to want to control the situation? It's because you don't want to be, it's like you want to have the answers, probably in terms of your career and love as well. You want to have the answers before you make a decision. You don't want to be put into a situation where someone else is the boss of you, basically. I feel as though I'm picking up on a theme in this so far. All the 3 signs is that of wanting to control the situation, not wanting to give of oneself, because that makes you vulnerable. What do you want here? What do they want? They just want to get out of their head. They don't want to be stressed anymore. You want a strong soulmate connection here in some way or another. Cancer, for some of you, there may be a situation where this is more of a friendship, and therefore you are not investing into it because you're sensing it as you feel that it's more friendly based, and you're looking for something else. And then you may just be trying to use work as an excuse here. That's just for some of you, right? And in that case, we are dealing here with a little bit of a rebound for some of you as well, meaning that not wanting to be alone, so going into a commitment here to have the physical presence of someone here, but not really opening up fully and not making love a priority because it doesn't feel right. And in that case, you would know it. You would know it if this is your story. Alright, that's what I get there. Remember, these are temporary energies, they can change. We're going on to Leo. Leo. Alright, Leo. Overall energy for Leo. Righty, Leo. This is interesting. The Seven of Cups also showed up when I was shuffling. This is your energy. Let's look at the overall energy. It's the Hermit in the reverse. Leo, it seems as though this is a situation where someone, be it you or them, are trying to avoid having to answer some questions here. It's a fleeting energy. It's that of, it's easier to not face the consequences. It's easier to just ignore that a situation is going on here. I get here you with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. It's even if you have options, you're very rooted in reality here. You know, it's basically like a matter about what you can count on. You want to count on something solid. You don't want to give in to fantasies. Your person here is in a hold up position. They're looking at things in a different light. I get as though there's a little bit of a distance here between the two of you. Even if you are physically together, your energy is all a little bit distant. And I get there's a dissatisfaction going on. There's not really the wish fulfillment, the thing that you are looking for is not really showing up. And for some reason it's all right. How can I explain this energy? It's like that of having been in love, right? Being crazy, madly in love, and believing that this was your wish fulfillment, and then suddenly the bubble burst. And in a way, I feel as though you know this, or this person as well. They both know that the bubble has somewhat burst in a way, and the challenge is that probably the two of you are still together. No, but all right, hold on. What's in the past here? A choice. Choice in the sense of things. Basically, it's just been the same. It's just been the same energy again and again. Maybe it's a bit boring, but it's been up and down and up and down, and I get that. In a way, you're looking for something where your heart is more in it, right? What do you want here? I really get as though both of you want to walk away from this in a way. You don't want to jump into something here without there being some sort of a solid ground you can fall back into. It's like you don't really, the rose-colored glasses are off here. That's what I get here from you. And your person here, they want to walk away. They want to find something that brings them happiness, and they're not really committal either. So I get that you are actually rather. You agree on what is going on here. And in that way, you are actually seeing eye to eye. But I don't know, it's because both of you have an ego, or you have, we all have, but both of you may be stubborn, or you just don't want to open up about what's going on here. That may be it. I do see love, and I see that maybe around, Cancer, Gemini season, the way that the two of you work together, I feel as though you're going to become more aware about where this connection is going to go by then, right? But I am seeing a lot of devotion. That's the funny thing. I do see devotion to each other, but I also get like, no, not right now. Remember, if this is not your story, then don't take it. What do we have for Virgo? Virgo and the person they are dealing with. Virgo and the person they are dealing with. Oopsie. Virgo. Alright, let's see. What's the overall energy here? Six of Wands in the reverse. Now this is interesting. Six of Wands in the reverse. Something here is someone here is I wanted to say in their ego. I get that there are two people here who are not really looking, they're not really eye to eye in some way or another. They are not eye to eye, but they have been in conflict, and now it's time to walk away from that. I feel as though someone here is stepping in and ending that conflict. What we have for you is the Wheel of Fortune. That means things are up and down. Things are actually moving forward for you. It's meant to happen. The situation here is meant to happen. Your person here is being dishonest. They're trying to sneak away with something here. They're being dishonest, straightforward here. They're not telling you everything. I don't know if this is someone here who's just trying to skip the details, or they are they're just not being fully honest. And I do see conflict. I do see two people not seeing eye to eye, and I do see someone here stepping in here to sort of bring that to an end. The energy between the two of you is a frustration about things not really moving forward. There is a frustrated energy here. It's like also maybe an invitation here to bring things forward, and it's not really moving, and the challenge is to look at things from a different perspective in this situation. Your person here wants fame and glory or something. They want something that's very tangible. They want someone I get here rich and famous. They want some fame and fortune here. That's what they're doing, and they're doing it in a way that's somewhat dishonest. What you want is to bring healing and peace to the situation. You want to be present. You want to be a good friend, and I get that. That's why luck is on your favor here with the Wheel of Fortune. It's on your favor because you're showing up with integrity here. The challenge is, however, here to look at things from a different perspective. And I actually get that you're doing that, and that's why things are going in your favor. This person here is doing a balancing act. What they're hiding from you is they're actually healing here to bring growth to something. They want fame and fortune, apparently. But maybe that fame and fortune also is just that they want stability. And the way for them to bring stability is to be sneaky about it. I do get that in the past the two of you came out of some sort of illusion and walked away, and something here is just not growing. But it's like this is not done yet. Whatever the situation is about, something here, a chapter has not been fully closed yet. And someone here does. I do have someone here who have a tendency to be a little bit selfish. And there are some wounds in this situation. The energy between the two of you is healing here. So maybe this person here, the way that they're being sneaky because they are seeking to survive. that they are sneaking their way into finding abundance, but they're doing it in a way, they're not being fully honest here. So, being completely honest about what it is that they're doing. Or things are, I mean, this is a situation for you where what matters is how you decide to react to it. I'm not saying that they are complete. What is up with this person? They're trying to come out of some sort of a hardship. I don't get you. The person you're dealing with, they're actually not the worst. They're trying to bring people together, but they're doing it in a way where they are being sneaky. Alright, so let's see this Libra energy. What do we have for Libra? Show me the Libra, show me the Libra. And the person Libra is dealing with. Show me the Libra. Libra. Alright, Libra. Overall energy there. Six of Wands in the reverse again. What is up with this? Where are you at? Six of Wands in the reverse again. And there we have this. Okay, great. No sign have historically gotten the combination of dealing with profound idiots like your sign. But, sorry, that was just a comment for those of you who have been here for a long time. But let's continue here. The energy here is yeah, this is a blocked progress. It's a blocked progress. I do get weird energy here that I need to dive into because I'm trying to figure out if there's an outside energy that's coming into this connection and being a bully. Or bully, just not kind. But let's just continue to look at you. There's something here that you're going over and over again, and it may not be the best. Right? Maybe it's not really giving you the talents that you need. Maybe you're not actually being seen for it. The question is here about how are you investing your time and your resources into doing something again and again and again, and are you actually seeing any progress from it? Does it bring you the skills that you need in order to bring you forward to the abundance that you need? Another question is, of course, are you a player? I don't think you are. But this is just, it's about are you going over the same thing again? Does it bring any results? Your person here wants to teamwork with you. They do. They do want to teamwork with you. They are a little bit behind you. They are seeing the results of the teamwork they have built, what they have built up by working with other people. And you are more specialized, but maybe, I get a little bit work related here, but maybe, this person here is someone who teamworks and you're more like an individualist, right? And I get that this person wants to reach out to you, but you're not really accepting it. The energy between the two of you is actually beautiful. It's like an opportunity here for creativity, or even just something here to blossom up, to be wonderful together. I get maybe this is a new person that's being sent your way to kind of help here to bring progress, but So that's why we look up here. But the challenge here, no, I don't think it's a challenge. I think that it's, yeah, the challenge is here. I get that this is probably you being in your head about something here. Going over things again and again, probably about how something here is not progressing. But I get that, I don't know if this is a new energy that comes your way and actually supports you in getting something moving here. So that is, if so, yeah, all right, let's see this energy up there. Okay, something here is just not moving forward with success, and I get that you're not being seen here. If it is another person, I hope not, but you know, let's focus on more constructive things. I feel as though it may have to do with something with impulsiveness, decisions being made at a very compulsive level. And there are two people here who are not seeing eye to eye, and things are not. I keep getting that things are just not moving forward. In some situation, you place that into your life here. There's a situation that's just not moving forward. And you will then have to go back here to make the decision about how can you then make things grow into something here, because something else is stopped. And this person, what do they want from you? This person really wants to help you. You want to collaborate here with this. This person here brings a lot of happiness here. A lot of happiness. They bring teamwork. They want to lead, and you also want to lead. So probably when the two of you meet, or when you are working together here, whatever it is a lot. But yeah, when the two of you are collaborating, there could be clashes here. But all in all, I would say it's a good energy. There is a situation going on where something here has been done in ways that are very impulsive. Something about getting someone's ego stricken, or an ego stroke of a kind. And there are two people who do not see eye to eye, and things are not moving forward. And therefore a step has to be taken, going backwards here, to look at things over again, to get the plan to move forward. I don't know what it is about, Libra, you tell me, but that is just what I get. And I do see probably some of you having a friend in your midst. That's not really, I mean, words could be unkind. But you would know what that is about. So let's move on to Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio. Five of Pentacles kept showing up when I was shuffling as well. That's the overall energy. Yeah. I swear to God, there are a few energies that keep showing up. Well, the cards that keep showing up here. Okay, let's get to it. Five of Pentacles. That's being a little bit out on the cold here, right? But it's also a mindset. It's a mindset of lack. We need to dive into that in a minute here. Oh, but when I look at your energies here, something here is not really, again, not growing. There's, I get here almost like a reluctance to look into something, the situation that is at hand on you, that you're dealing with. There's almost like a reluctance to look at the lessons that are right in front of you and make a conscious choice about what do you want to keep with you and what do you want to leave behind. it's almost like, you know, it's almost like someone here made a bad decision. Someone made a bad decision in terms of how they wanted to, how they invested into something. And you're not, the situation here is not ripe to go to the next stage. The person that you're dealing with, they are the one who are placed into this transition mode. They are the ones who are a few steps behind you here. They are coming out of some sort of a sad situation though. There could have been a loss for this person here. But they are not dwindling in it, if that is something you can say. They are not consumed by it. It's there, but I get that they are looking at, they're deciding to look at things from a positive perspective, because probably they don't have a choice here. For them, it's more of an emotional nature. For you, it's something more of a, you know, in your practical world, it's like, all right, dang it, do I have to invest my time into doing something differently again? The energy between the two of you is this Seven of Cups in the reverse, which is no more fantasies. I also get like a decision that's been made here, that if there were opportunities, it's coming down to a very reality is making its entrance here. And I do get a person here that's coming in between here. First of all, I get it as being someone here in this situation is tired. But I also get that there's a person here who don't like critique. Maybe have a bad influence on it. What do you want? It's interesting. We have like 5s and 6s and 7s going on here in one queen. What you want is just to have victory. You want to be victorious. You want to be seen. You want to be acknowledged for what it is that you bring to the world, basically. This person, they just want to make peace with the past. For them, it's very much of an emotional nature. They have made conscious steps here to leave sadness in the past, and they just want to make peace with the situation and come to terms with it. For you, it's more of like you want to be seen, you want to be acknowledged. What is in the past there? I get there being like an offer, and I also get there was a woman here. There is a woman here who's very stable, very grounded, and all of that. But there could have been some competition. There could have been, you know, someone here lost a fight, basically. Someone here lost a fight. And you want to be seen as victorious in this. You want to be seen, you want to be victorious. And I really get that you're not making this a priority. For some reason or another, I get here that I feel, you know, you may hold a grudge towards a person here who's just want to make peace with the situation. And that is why this is being left out in the cold right now. I get here the challenge could sometimes be compassion. Maybe you two of you misunderstood each other here. And I do sometimes get as though you want to be more than this person, and I really don't get this person has anything. They are not in the same mindset. For them, it's far more about coming to terms with a situation here and having peace and healing and just be good friends, basically. And I'm not sure that you are in the same. You're more thinking about the practical nature of a situation. So, but that's the energies right now. Let's look into Sagittarius. Remember, always reverse the roles if that is needed. Sagittarius, what do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? dealing with. Saggy. 47. Alright, that's it. Let's see here, Saggy. Overall energy. Knight of Wands. Fast forward movement. This is, by the way, your energy. This is Saggy, Scorpio, Cospa. I don't know the date of that, but it has a strong Scorpio and Sagittarian energy. That's something about wanting to be reborn all the time, but also moving forward, right? Instead of death and rebirth, probably. I don't know. That's the overall energy. I keep getting that. Yes, forward movement is a good energy. It's explorative, right? It's a passion for life. It's a passion. It's a passion. No, it's a passion for pushing boundaries as well. Very energetic though. When it comes to you, you have the Tower in the reverse here, and they are walking away from something. You are avoiding a Tower moment here, and they are walking away. They are disconnecting here. So I get that you are in some sort of an agreement here, or disconnecting. I'm not saying that this is a breakup or anything. I'm just saying this person here is looking for what makes them happy. They are going on a soul journey on their own, probably, something like that. If it's a new person, someone you haven't met, maybe they just disconnected from something to go find you. Or there's just something here they're disconnecting from, right? Let's say like that. And there's a fly on the table. Sorry, I get distracted today. The energy between you two, you have the Ten of Swords in the reverse, so there has been some sort of an ending here, but one ending here it's been an energy that's been a little bit tough, been a little bit like some of you could have been experiencing some sort of form of betrayal or just that a lack of trust in a situation, but that is coming out of it. That's starting to look at the brighter side of things here, whatever this situation is. And what's supporting it is then a desire here to just move forward, leave the past in the past and move forward. And it's actually a beautiful energy. It's actually not holding anything against one another. And that is the way you break away from the traditional way of doing things. What is it that you want here? And what do they want? What you want for this person is for them to just find happiness here, and you just wanna come out of the cold, and sometimes you worry a little bit about you. I get here. There's a little bit of worrisome energy within you. It probably has something to do with looking into the future and like thinking what's next for me, whatever the situation is about. But you want the best for whoever you're dealing with here. Or maybe for some of you, I get that you are wishing for someone here to come, that you're wishing for someone here. This person here, I get that what they are looking for is to manifest something. What they're manifesting is they just I get almost like they also want to communicate to you in a way. What they want to communicate to you is that they want to tell you about the resources that need to be available to make something grow here. It's almost like this person here, they're different from you. They are probably more, I want to say grounded. They are more rooted in earth, and they are probably less patient. They are someone who needs more patience, right? They're different from you, is basically it. And I get that the two of you sometimes, if you're separating ways, it would be because this person sees you as sometimes a fool, the way you jump into things, but you know, it's a matter of differences here, right? It's a matter of different ways of going into the world, and maybe this person needs something different, just as you, and that's why this energy is playing out the way it is. if we try to force ourselves to please someone we can't never please, you know, it's just not good for any of them. I'm reminded by this song "Shackled Up" by Alex Vargas. It's about, you know, being shackled up with someone where you together because you just are, but it's not good for any of them. And it's not because one is better than you. It's just sometimes, yeah, you know what I mean, right? Let's move on to Capricorn. And the person that they are dealing with, or situation, or whatever. Cabby. Alright, Cabby, what do we have for you? What do we have overall energy for the Capricorn? Okay, Tower, let's see, what do we have you, Cabby? What do we have the energy? What do we have? Oh, this is going to be interesting. The Tower as the overall energy. That is, do we call it something crashing down, crumbling down? It's something happening out of a sudden. That's basically what it's about. It's something happening out of a sudden, probably unexpected in a way. And if it's not, it could still be expected. But what the consequences of it is that it shatters your world. Is that it brings a different energy with it. Something you may have to align with, right? And your person have the death, so we have two energies on the significant energies that have to do with change, right? For the person you're dealing with, it's a change from the within. Something is changing within them, and the overall energy is then probably this person here bringing that change, because they are changing within. They are bringing the change out into the world here, right? And for you, I get that you're chilling at home. You're being celebrated by people who care about you, and who you probably also care about. This is, to me, is an energy here about appreciating those we have, right? Those who matter. It's about coming home as well. It's about coming home to those who matter to you and being appreciated, and you appreciating them back, right? It is always a shared emotion when we appreciate each other. The energy between the two of you it's one of victory. Now, here's the thing. The place where there's movement here, that is with your person. The person is the one who brings the movement. I feel as though you're tied up to an energy that's having success in some sort of an inner transformation within themselves. Because we have all the sixes. I get the 6 energy. There's not also 16 and 6 and 13 there, but you know, get the movement being on your partner's side, because the challenge here is, I get that there's being boredom, but I get that you're doing fine, right? You're doing fine. Maybe you are saying no to something here. Maybe you are saying no to something because the way that they speak about their emotions, or the way that they play with emotions, almost doesn't really align with you, even though you may see eye to eye, but you can't move forward with an energy that's not working with you. Then you rather pull back and then go celebrate with some place here where there are other soul connections, right? We have many soul connections in life. What is it that you want? You want to hold on to yourself. You want to hold on to your stability. They don't know what they want. They are in the middle of some sort of a transformation going on within them. They have the heavy energies here with them. They don't know what they want. It's in the unknown for them here. And you just want to protect yourself amidst all of this. That's what I'm getting. You have the force here. You are around your stability. You're like, grrr. You're protecting yourself here. In the past, I am getting here some sort of an energy related to someone being, not being the most supportive, putting their own needs first. And there being a little bit of an illusion here. I get here that it's almost like the Tower has to do with a disappointment. That something here came and it was a disappointment, but in the end it's actually bringing growth to something here. I get that there's like a communication and acknowledgement of of the feminine, and the one who embodies the feminine energy here. Man, woman doesn't matter, but the one who embodies the feminine energy, there's an acknowledgement of that person here in this situation. What is the transformation for the person here? I get that they're getting some sort of a communication that's very heavy on them. Something here is coming towards them. The movement is on their side. Really, it is on their side. And it's heavy for them, but it's what's meant to happen here. This is almost like karma. I don't know to say anything, but what's here over here for you? You know, there is also a little bit imbalance for you, but you know what? Maybe that have to do with you having indulged in giving and well, yeah, you know, you may have indulged in giving to a situation where you didn't get equal give and take, but you are embodying a lot of energy where you may be also trying to control the situation here. And I get that you're trying to control it in a way where you're trying to stay out of it. Right. I don't see any communication coming in though here. I see someone here trying to manifest something, they're doing it the wrong way, and that what they're getting is actually more stressful. I see you being solid in it. I don't want to dive into it. I get that I don't know who the hell you're connecting with, but they're going through something here. Something is going on with that energy that you're connecting to. It's almost like they took over the reading. So, Aquarius. Aquarius. Alright, Aquarius, what do we have? This is all right. This is going to be interesting. We do have some sort of a little bit of a I want to say heartbreak. Heartbreak. Yeah, that is showing up like that. The situation here is about someone. I don't know if it's you or them. Not really taking the steps to move things forward. We could have a little bit of a womanizer in the situation. Someone here in the situation has the capacity to bring things forward, but they're not taking action. And that brings a little bit... This is a sadness, because you know what? Let me say it straightforward. Someone here is a player. We're dealing with a player. I don't know if it's you or it's them. You tell me. But there's a player in the midst, in the mix here. And that brings a third-party situation. And I actually, gotta be honest with you, I can't place it. I can't say if it's you or them. Or if it's both of you. When it comes to you here, we do have a third-party situation. And both of you seem to have misunderstood something in the situation here. And what we're dealing with are the two people who are actually together, but something solid here is not growing up. It's not growing. It's not being nurtured. Why is that? Because... on your side, it seems as though you well, first and foremost, you would rather hang out with friends at the time being, and it's a difficult situation to. I don't know why the two people. It's weird, because there are two people here who could make things grow. They could, and they're just not doing it. What is that you want? What do they want? Aquarius, I don't know why you're showing up as the villain here. Or villain, show me this one. Aquarius, you show up as someone who's not really open. You're not very vulnerable to the situation. You don't want to talk either about it. You don't want to communicate with this person. But in some ways, you may want to get into their head. You may want to have some sort of effect on them. Because I get that maybe you still care about them, but it wouldn't be surprised if you are the one who have two people here. But you know what, you can, if this is not your reading, it's not your reading. I'm just saying what I'm seeing here. And yeah, what you want is for this... You don't want this to grow, but in many ways you feel as though you have to protect yourself against this energy. It's almost like we're dealing with something that's a fine line between love and hate, or annoyance at least here. You want to make a point towards this person here, but it's coming off in funny ways. And your person here, I feel as though they had some dreams here and they are disappointed. And what they want, they just want things to be balanced. They want things to even out automatically almost. It's almost like they don't want to take action. They don't want to do anything. They just want to stand by and let the universe take care of this. Great. I don't know what on earth this is about, because in many ways you like this person. I get that's why you like this person, but I feel as though it's maybe they have taken you for granted in ways here. There's definitely some sort of a chapter here that's not done. You like them, they make you feel good, but I get an annoyance from your side towards them. So that would probably be why we're getting this, and why I'm getting this energy. There's a little bit. It's difficult for me to comprehend it, or to understand it, to make sense of it, because it's in I'm on your side, of course, but it also shows up as though you're so annoyed that it's shaking the balance here. What about them? See, that's the weird thing about this person here. They probably also bitch about you sometimes, but in many ways they want to give you a call or contact you, but they're not really doing it. Things are not moving forward, but they also want to reach out. I can't explain why things are so blocked the way they are, but I wouldn't be surprised if you have someone here. You know what? It wouldn't be surprised if you have you're tied up to an energy while you are also dealing with another energy, right? So that brings the third party energy. And it also wouldn't surprise me if we have that other person you're dealing with is also contributing to tell you things about this other person that may not actually be particularly nice, and that then contributes to bring forth negative energies, right? Like an idiot, bullet. But bullet. But we can all trash talk each other's persons, right? I do it all the time as well. Yeah, maybe when I was younger, but I'm not gonna comment on that. But I can't say if this is because it's a really there's something very toxic here, or if it's just because we're dealing with people who tend to do this. All right, let's see how this unfolds, right? Now we're going on to Pisces. 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 All right. So what's the overall energy for Pisces? That's the Magician in the reverse. Alright, Pisces, you're connected to an energy here that doesn't feel at home in one. Either it's because they don't. It's because of the environment. They don't feel at home in the environment that they are placed in right now. And that might be because they don't feel appreciated with your friends or your family or something like that. I pick up on someone here that I get a little bit paranoid. A little bit, right? It could be someone, when you have to meet someone's parents or friends for the first time, and you have it stuck in your head that they're not gonna like you, without really taking a chance to think of things the other way around, and maybe just go into it with an open mind. But I get that energy here of someone being a little bit, I'm gonna repeat myself here, paranoid. And that's the wrong way of manifesting things. It's just doesn't really work. And I also get as though it's affecting the communication, because someone could say it's a Mercury retrograde here, but I just get a little bit of a little slight pessimism here from the person you're dealing with, but what's very interesting here with this person is that they're capable of carrying themselves with a different attitude. Fascinating. When it comes to you, you show up as though you're pulling on your inner strength. We have strength here. You also have two faces, right? Don't we all? Maybe you have more, but you're very kind. You're embracing yourself for who you are. All of those faces that you have. By that I mean like the way that you show up in your work, the way you show up in your friendships, or that friendship and friendships that you had in high school or whatever. You're just embracing all the multifacets that's a part that shapes up your personality, right? And you're also very kind. You are. I don't really get as though you're being reactive if this person sometimes lashes out, or they just sometimes comes with remarks or something like that. You're not taking it personal. You're standing very strong. I mean, for you know, this could also just be, you know, a period. You know, sometimes maybe your person here is having a bad week, a bad shit period. Right? We can always come a little bit pessimistic there. I'm not saying that they are anything negative in general. I'm just saying maybe there's just could be something you got. I get that your person has something going on, and that's affecting the situation. There's a lot of love here between the two of you. It could even just be a friendship as well. But it's not really being spoken. I get that you wouldn't surprise me if you have like a therapeutic effect on this person here. But the challenge is the way that the words are coming out here. Very, sometimes a little bit harsh and like, whoa. But supporting it all here is some sort of a new beginning here. I get as though you are carrying all the solid and all the energy that's needed here to get things moving into a more positive place here. What do you want? What do they want? See, that's the thing. They do want. They want something. They want either they want to make a good impression with the mother, or they want to have children here. They definitely want some sort of something new beginning, something solid. They do come with good. They are good. They are good. And you, what you want here is to come out of some sort of a healing mode here, right? I mean, for some, this has some sexual nature in it as well, where this person, I don't know, if it's something that you want just healing in. You get it. Some of you could have had arguments here. And this is about, you know, rather than look inside oneself and figuring out the path forward, one engages into sort of conflicts that makes one unhappy. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a situation going on your person's side where there is maybe this part of your family or their own family or friendships that has them a little bit thrown out of balance, and that's what's affecting the situation. It is overall a good energy. It's temporary, remember that. Maybe you're just dating someone who's having a cranky week, or you're dealing with someone who has a cranky week, but they want good things. So that's that. All right, guys, that is what I have for you. All right, take care. I will see you next time. Ciao. No, it didn't. Ciao.